back to the trap.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're gonna go ahead and wrench a little bit on the Hyper T today. I've already done one side. I'm gonna do this side to show y'all how it works. What we're doing is replacing the plastic hub carriers, and we're gonna upgrade to a silver billeted. Reason we do that, my first race this cracked on me on both sides, this side and that side. And it wasn't really a big hit, honestly. I was going a high rate of speed, but I didn't hit hard. But we're going to replace it so that we can get our speed back and not have to worry about jumps or crashes when we do this. So the first thing I did, you pull off your hex nut, your metal pin. We're going to torque these 4 screws off here. If you look on the end, there's 2 here, 2 here. I've already loosened them, so I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. If something takes a long time, I'll pause and come back and just keep y'all up with what's going on here. But this is actually a really quick fix. It only took me, I think, 15 minutes for the last one. I also found rear hubs. They should be coming in Monday, I think, so maybe I'll post a video on that as well. Alright, I'm going to pull these off. You won't be needing this stuff anymore from the plastic one, so you can just set that aside. Next thing I do is I grab my 2.5 millimeter and pull out the pillow balls, which are here. Best thing to do is to lift this up, make it flush. Do it when you take it off and do it when you put it back in. That way you're sure that the pillow ball screw is going to go back in straight. Otherwise you're going to strip it and create all kind of problems, and it's never going to stay in again. You'll have to buy a new A-arm, I think. So, alright, got one ball. Look at the second one on the bottom here. Hoping to get this done this weekend and maybe run it outside for a little bit and see how she handles. Got a few things going on today. Alright, both balls are out, as you see. Pull out your drive shaft. I'm going to clean this off camera, but pop out the pillow balls. Set those aside. Grab your 2 millimeter next. If I can find what I did with mine here. I might just use this here. And you're going to unscrew this piece here next. I don't want to get in there. And there we go. And I did mention this tool in a previous video. Basically what you're going to use this for is, say if you were to pop a ball back into this section that clamps there. Also with the Hobao, I noticed that the shock tower is at the top. Also, you're going to need this to pretty much do the same thing, just clamp it back in place. Alright, now you're going to pop out your ball bearings. Oh, that one just fell. I'll grab that in a sec. And I noticed for the larger ones, I just take my my hex driver and just pop that one out. So you're good to go there. On the other side, I noticed, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this was the bearing that was in there. That one was shot, so I replaced that one. I have a few extras, not many. I wanted to see. Yeah, see, that one's smooth. The other one was shot, so I'm glad I did this. Coming in here and looking at that. Alright, now I'm going to bring the new part in. I'm going to screw that in. Now, before you do that, you want to make sure you add some Loctite, because this was going into plastic before. Now it's going metal to metal. Gotta make sure that doesn't come out on you when you're driving. That's going to be a nightmare. So just a little bit there. I like to give it a little bit extra because I've had issues in the past with it. Alright, and I'm going to try to... Did I grab the wrong one? Yeah. Got 2. Sorry if I'm blocking the view here, but all I'm doing is just screwing it back in. Nothing crazy. What I did notice though is once you get it in there, you really have to torque it in there at the end. Make sure it's in there. Alright, good to go. And I took a cotton swab, make sure I didn't get any excess anywhere. Don't want too much in there. Not much there. Alright. Next up, grab your drive shaft. Basically what I did is I just took a, I think I've done this in a previous video, but I never released it. Take some WD-40, spray it up in there. I took a toothbrush, just quick scrub, rotate it. And then what I did was shot it out with a little bit of compressed air, and you'll see all that's all the black stuff that came off it. So it's all dirt from the track. I haven't quite done a full breakdown of this car yet, which is okay, I guess. I don't care. No drive shaft yet. You want to put your bearings back in first. Would be a bad idea. It's a little snug, but as long as you do it level, they seem to slide right back in. And this is the one I dropped here. Let's see how that one sounds. Yeah, that one's good to go. This one goes on the outside. Once again, just make sure it's flush. And it should slide right in. And that's not flush. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. There we go. Alright. Slide your drive shaft back in first. Slide this through there like that. And then I'm going to let this dangle for a second, get one of the pillow balls out, and we'll start getting those threaded in there. Get your 2.5 back out. Alright, and then I start with the bottom one, at least get it linked up. There you go. And then I grab the other pillow ball. Make sure I'm still on camera here. And this is what the other one got a little tricky for me because it wasn't going in straight. So what I did was just level it up, pull up your shock and A-arms, and then it's guaranteed to go in straight. Wrench this down so it's all the way in. It takes quite a bit, I noticed too. So alright, that one's all the way in. I'm going to do the bottom one. You want to get it so it's snug. You don't want to do too much after that because then you'll strip the plastic that's in there and then you really got problems. And last bit, because you notice it's still a little loose here. They come, it's a little different. The other ones had these, the plastic clamps, so we took the 4 screws off first. And you see it's kind of beveled in there so that the ball can roll around. Well, with this one, it has these little white plastic pieces. One side is flat. I don't know if I'm going to try to get us in a little bit better focus here. One side is flat and the other side is beveled. You want to put that bevel side in first so that it rubs up against that pillow ball. And I found this to be the trickiest part with the other side. Alright, there's one started. And there's that y'all accidentally cut off. Now, with these plastic ones here on the outside, they're concave on one side. That's the side that you want to have touching the ball. You don't want to have the flat side touching the ball. Also, I found that try to get some focus here. You don't want to tighten these. You want to get them to touch the ball and then slowly pull off. And then once you do both of them, you're going to see if you have any binding. If it doesn't pop back down, you got binding, and you need to loosen these a little bit more. But once they're on, they're on. They look great. They're awesome. And I just wanted to let everybody know that, oh, let me tighten this here. There you go. If you want to find these parts, you can look under Hobao Hyper T, but you're not going to find a lot of parts like this. You're going to find the stock Hobao plastic parts. In order to find this, you're going to go through either Mini-Truggy, or you're going to try to find somebody that's still selling the OFNA parts. Again, Hobao used to be OFNA. It was a Hyper 10 SC, Hyper 10 TT, which is now the Hobao, of course. But if you're going to find these kind of parts, you might have to type in OFNA, and that's how you're going to find this. And I also found out that the Hobao Hyper 10 SC, which is the short course truck, and the MT parts are all interchangeable. So you can use the same stuff for this car off of the SC or the current MT car. So that's a good thing to know. I didn't know that. I know it's not common knowledge. It's pretty hard to find videos for how to repair these cars or even replace parts. So I'm hoping I'm helping some of y'all out to have this. And this is a definite must-have. Any questions, comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, y'all know what to do. I'll be back, hopefully do a run video when I get the rears. I got these rear plastic ones. They're going to get replaced next. So, yeah, man, that's it. We'll see y'all sometime this week. I'm going to keep working on this and keep improving. All right, y'all. Later.
Anything less just goddamn shame. Cooking in the kitchen. Cooking in the kitchen.